let's head right to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Yes, it's Daryl from Dixon. If you're wanting a quarterback to get the ball out in 2.5 seconds or faster, you're going to have a receiver that wins his routes faster than that. And we don't have anybody that can win any route. The way he's playing right now, I think I'd almost bench Jerry Jeudy, Malachi Corley, and Isaiah Bond to see what they can do. Because right now, good God, if he is open, he can't catch it. No quarterback is going to do anything if the receiver can't get open, and certainly if they can't catch it. Who can any of our quarterbacks lean on at this point and trust in the passing game? Nobody's catching. Our drops are ludicrous.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Let's welcome in Garrett Bush, Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, as well as the Barbershop. I can't argue with anything that Daryl said.
No, when you got a situation, the catches and the drops is crazy. You know, you look at Jerry Jeudy and you look at he's supposed to be a number one receiver. You look at what the quarterbacks are doing. Yes, they're going to be at a disadvantage because you don't have that type of offensive line. Your tackles are swing doors. But when you throw the ball to your receivers, he got to catch the ball. And I can understand if it was just a simple fact, if it was just, it was just the rookies throwing it. But he dropped the ball when Flacco was here. He dropped the football when Dillon Gabriel's here. If Shedeur Sanders gets into the football game, he still might drop the football. So, the Cleveland Browns for a long period of time, and we've been talking about this, a lot on this show. When we talk about the Cleveland Browns offense is, guys, we need to stay out of we need to get into the new age of what people are doing. And when I mean new age, I mean like, hey, we didn't have that great of a receiving core in the 80s. And if the 80s is your heyday, when you had Webster Slaughter and Brian Brennan and Reggie Langhorne, if that was your heyday, you are grossly behind. When you look at these other teams, they got receivers. They got multiple receivers. They got guys that can catch, guys that can, get downfield, guys that can create separation. And what you need in the offense is sometimes it's not going to be. Sometimes things are going to be covered up. It's going to be bagged up. And guess what you need to be able to do? Throw the ball up to a guy and say, this is what we call a 50-50 football. I know if I got a guy out there, there's 3 or 4 things that can positively happen when you throw the ball up to a great receiver. 1, he could come down with the ball. 2, he could get a illegal contact, which is a 5-yard penalty, but an automatic first down. Or he could get a pass interference, which is a spot foul, which is definitely advantageous when you can't get chunk plays. So the only bad thing that can really happen if you throw the ball up, if the receiver is good enough, chances are they're not going to pick it off. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and who cares? Because guess what? We'll just come back and have another shot at 2nd and 10. But, the Browns don't have that. They're running 3 tight end sets, not because Kevin Stefanski likes tight ends, because you don't have receivers. Jamari Thrash and Isaiah Bond and some of these other guys, Malachi Corley, if those guys are you creating and trying to figure out what we're going to do, we're up for a long uphill battle. Think about it. The Patriots got Stephon Diggs and Kayshon Boutte. I mean, those guys are night and day better than what we got. And those guys aren't Stephon Diggs is a good receiver. I think he's a little past his prime. But, some of the other, Hunter Henry and some of these guys aren't the greatest weapons in the world, but it just goes to show you how far we're down on the totem pole in the league in terms of our weapons when those guys are making our guys look like, Bugattis versus Chevy Jalopies or something.